What do you think?
Oh wow.
Pretty impressive, eh?
Big river.
Oh, those waters look scary, eh? So what do you think? What do you think from down here?
Looks like washing up water.
Well, it's quite scary, eh? As you said, it's almost like a whirlpool.
It is,
Last day of fishing. Lockie and I are in Murchison at the Riverside Cafe, and it is wonderful. Rivers Cafe. Have you seen Tiddles? He's a ginger cat. He might be, B-E-E, dead. He is 20. Lockie's got a full breakfast. Yeah. Open for all your home kill needs. Wild game processing. We're in all black country. Licensed dual operator home kill service provider. The Buller River and the Buller Swing Bridge. So Lachlan, last day fishing together in New Zealand.
Yep.
This is the day.
It is.
Okay, you got one. You got to get a couple more today. Sandflies have been giving you a bit of grief, eh? So your hands are pretty sore, and
but Savlon, the Savlon cream.
Savlon
is
cream.
a winner.
Cool. And antihistamines. So fishing a new river today. Very, very excited. The river is not far from Murchison. And it may or may not have a famous lodge on that river. It's a very moody valley. Look at that river. That's our access point. Looking good. Well, if you came into the river here, you would definitely walk on this bit, and there are no boot tracks. And that's our river. Look at that river downstream. And that's the river upstream. Lachlan fishing a beautiful run with a little ledgy drop off there and a beautiful ledge drop off there. And it's that backwater there, and I think I can see a trout just over there, okay? That's all yours. But I would take 5 steps up, because if you cast it, you're just going to get dragged. And think about that tree. So I would like kneel down and get under that tree. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You see him spook. Did you see him go underneath it? Wow. 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 Peter Louis looking down on me proudly. There's another fish up in that pool, okay? So come and stand here and go and fish that pool. Yeah. Unbelievably, Lockie and I spotted a fish. And Lockie got 3 good casts over him and then sadly lined him. But that's a very good sign for today, and he was big. This river's got a beautiful tannin stain to it, similar to the rivers in the Cape, just outside of Cape Town by Stellenbosch. I just had a fish follow my fly as I was dragging it out. try not to get caught in that tree. Look at the clarity of that water. Still a little tannin stain, but you can really see everything. And there's Lockie over there, fishing the head of the pool. Wow, I just spooked a fish right from here. I need to be more careful. As cautiously as I'm trying to wade, you just see those circles, concentric circles, or whatever it is, pushing out from me all the way through the pool. What a beautiful place to fish. Look at that. That may well be the end of my drone. Not quite sure what happened there. Gotta say, really am looking forward to getting home and seeing Barb's and the boys. Yeah, it'd be lovely to see Barb's. So it's my second trip to New Zealand, and I feel like I've at least mastered using a longer leader, say a 16-foot, 18-foot leader. I've at least mastered it better than I did last time. The first thing that's really made a difference is something that Tom Jarman suggested that I consider doing, which is I've just tied a knot here into the welded loop on this particular fly line. This really makes it slip in and out of the guides much easier. So that's the first thing that I do. And the second thing is I've sort of learnt how to put the line, the leader behind the reel seat. And the way to do it is you just hold your dropper fly, the fly that's, the point fly, the one that's furthest, stretch as far as you can and hook it onto an eye, pretty well as far as you can easily stretch. Then run your finger down the fly line. You go over in my case, the dry dropper, but the hook is pointing in the right direction for you to just sort of gently go over, and you hold your line, hold your leader, and then what you want to do is you want to get hold your leader, and you want to get a bend in your rod. So I'll let out a little bit more fly line, and then all you do is you flip the leader that's over your fingers, you just flip that around the reel seat. And then in this case, I'm going to loosen a little bit. And then when you want to fish again, the first thing you do is you put your hand into the loop, the leader loop that's around your reel, and you pull it off your reel, and that creates an element of tension. You then drop that in front of you, and you tap your rod to release the nymph that you've attached to your rod, and then you're fishing. What a stream. Although I must say I would prefer it if I could catch a fish. What a special place. Like something out of a Tolkien movie. Oh, I can see one. Oh, spooked him! No! Ah! Oh, one chance. There's a huge trout over there. Huge. Well, I can see a fish there. I'll try a bow and arrow. Oh, that was unfair. Somehow I spooked him. These fish have got eyes in the back of their heads. So this river that shall remain unnamed has defeated us, and our fishing adventure in New Zealand comes to an end. Thank you.
Sure does.
Well fished. Well done for your fish.
Beautiful river.
Beautiful river. And we would have seen, what, 30 fish today?
I reckon about that. But
Yeah.
Yeah, they spook.
They
super
spook.
easy.
They got eyes in the back of their heads. All right. Let's call it a day. Yep. Lucky navigating the last bit to the road, which is through blackberry bush. Seem to have come out 30 meters from the car for some reason. Hello, mate.
Oi.
Well done, buddy.
Whee.
Nicely done.
Ah.
Well done. All right, the last tech talk with Ash, which I actually am very sad about.
Goodbye. Shalom.
So, I mean, I think it's quite cute that you're still a vest guy, and I know you've explained that to me. I think you're a lanyard guy when you're fishing by yourself, but I think the vest is optimal when you're guiding. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We need bonefish flies just in case we come across one.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
You got to have somewhere to put that sex dungeon.
Yeah, exactly. I got a few of them up my bum.
All right, perfect. Talk to me through what you have in your. Yeah, what do you have in
And I've sort of
your
just gone
pockets?
back to the vest, like you
Okay.
said, because I have to
Okay.
for the guiding. Importantly, tie your fly boxes in,
Yeah,
just in case.
yeah. The new edition.
Yeah. So, fly boxes are all through here.
Yeah. And you've got your a traditional one, and I know that's your nymph.
Yeah, so try and keep it split up. So nymphs will be
Yeah, this box is beautiful.
mayfly, caddis, the mainstays, more stonefly
Yes.
getting down.
And I know you got some really heavy ones there, hey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to knock the client out when they annoy you after a day.
Fair enough.
Put this on.
Cool.
But yeah, the water here, as you've noticed, is so clear.
Yes.
It's deceptively fast and strong, isn't it? So we need to get down, and
Yeah.
it's that flow rate and
Yeah.
sink rate that's important.
Okay, makes
So
sense.
sometimes, yep.
Okay.
Then probably dry flies. Oh, what a mess. We've had a good couple of weeks, huh?
Yeah, we have.
So yeah, mergers, CDC sort of in the film.
Yeah.
All your caddis LKs.
That's right. Yeah. Cool. Good. Lovely.
Done. Then we'll go on to something, terrestrials. I've got another box somewhere.
Yeah.
Cicadas at the moment, sort of
Yeah.
tapering off, unfortunately. But,
Holy smokes. Yeah.
and things to float.
Yeah.
Big heavy tungstens.
Yeah.
Because most of it's tungsten.
And I think they're a lot with white posts because certainly most of your clients are a bit older maybe, and that's what they
Yeah.
can see.
Yeah, we're starting to do things with like bright
Okay,
green,
yeah,
whatever. Like
Understand.
the guide's choice or the
Yeah.
only fly you need. And
Okay, well that makes a lot of sense to me actually. Yep. And I notice you've got worms that are weighted and unweighted. Can you show that, or is that a secret pattern of yours?
No,
the
no.
unweighted?
No.
Because I haven't seen an unweighted worm before.
Because
Yeah.
you're always putting beads on it, but you like we saw the other day when they're in
the shallows.
a foot of water.
Correct.
And you've burnt them with the first 12 casts. Put that on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
Cool. So then, messy, but so then this side I'll have my sort of tools,
Yes.
sort of where the lanyard would be.
Yep.
This is crap. Just tried that.
Yep.
As Rob said.
Yep.
Looks like you've brushed your teeth.
Yes.
So
Especially when you spill it all over yourself.
that's a good look.
So that's
But they all do it.
So which one is that? That's that loon. The fly
Fly
dip.
dip.
Yeah. Stick away from the fly
Yeah, I
dip.
think high and dry is the one, but
Cool.
they're out of it.
And then you got the
quail.
quail. Okay. Loon nippers.
Yeah, about to get
perfect.
rid of, 'cause-
Okay, cool.
Hatch ones are good.
And you've got the loon ones that and with the scissors. And I must say these are my favorite. They've got a nice narrow point at the front, and they've got scissors for your New Zealand strike
good for
indicators.
scissors, exactly. Trying to clip bloody indicator
Yep.
is impossible.
Yep.
So then indicator tool.
New Zealand
and
strike indicator.
different-
Yep.
If it's
Yep.
glary and we can't use white, if we
Yes.
need to contrast against it,
Yep.
or if we've got a colorblind client,
Yep. And are you thick tubing or thin tubing? By the way, this is the best one. I think the easy dry. I'm
Yeah.
happy to see you've got that.
yeah, a bit of both.
thick tubing or thin tubing?
The smaller the indicator, the better.
Okay.
The least as possible.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
get to times where we can't use them. You'll see.
And I will say, I think the thinner one, that's very good on a five weight. The minute you do the thicker one on a 5 weight, it struggles to cast.
Like I
thick
showed you
tubing.
too, they're mucking around. I don't know if they brought it out yet, but the poly yarn type deal of it. And this is designed so with the thinner we cut 3 strands and it's perfect.
Cool.
So we're not mucking around trying
That's
to pull
really
it out.
good, really good. Yeah.
Blah.
So soon to be at a shop near you. You've heard it here first.
Yep.
Spoiler. I think they got to say spoiler alert when you say that. Yeah.
Cool.
And then
Tippets.
I see you've gone to the airflow. You've got fluoro and nylon.
Yep. So yeah, fluoro, nylon. Airflow hasn't let me down yet.
Yeah, good. That's really great.
I'm like an elephant. I never forget.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll run nylon to the dry. We dry dropper a lot here.
Yes.
Hedge bets, and yeah, I don't know. It's just a nice way to do it.
And then if it's going underwater down to the nymph, then you use fluoro.
Yeah, we want the subtleness of the nylon. We want it to float, and we don't want things to be pulling down. Traditionally.
And just to, talk about the X's that you've got there. What X's?
Yeah, cool. So probably overkill, but 2x, 3x, 4x to 4.5 to 5, and then the same in reverse in nylon.
Okay,
if I have to build butt sections, probably not.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so if you were to get rid of any one there, did you say you have 2x?
Yeah, get rid of the 2.
Okay, you get rid of
because,
we've spoken about that. You'd leave the 2x behind.
You tapered leader to it.
Cool.
So yeah, some leaders.
Yeah. That's important for people to see what it is that you will generally buy. The Rio 12 foot for a 3x.
Yeah. I usually do a poly leader, especially for beginners a little bit.
Yes. Poly. Yeah. Do you have any airflow poly leaders?
Not
cool.
Only, they're all upstairs.
And you gave me one. Thank you very much for that. Cool. There we go.
Yeah.
That's it. Lockie.
Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Well done,
Next
boys.
year for me, mate.
Next year for you. Exactly. All right. Tech talk. Ash.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Pleasure.
Been a wonderful 2 weeks.
Hasn't it?
I've learned so much.
Yes.
And I will hopefully be back soon. If not in March, soon. Really soon.
No, I look forward to it.
Now, typically when I do these sort of events, I do ask the guide to give me a percentage ranking out of a percentage ranking, and just please take into account I'm 54.
Yeah.
And I think we've proven I'm quite colorblind.
Right. Yeah.
But how have I done? How do I rank as a fisherman compared to the?
What was your last rating the guide gave you?
Oh, I got an from Grant Hilder.
Yeah.
He said that I was like, I don't know, 80 to 90%. That's sort of what he said. Yeah, which I was really happy with that. Most of the guys have said 80%.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like I am progressing, and I feel like I've made some quite big leaps and bounds while I've been here.
Yeah.
From a sight fishing perspective. And that's 33 fish for the 2 weeks that I've been here. That's pretty good. Three 7-pounders.
Yeah.
A couple of dry fly eats. A couple of fish spotted by myself.
You've done very well.
Yeah, so I think I've done well. So go for it. What? Don't leave me in suspense. What ranking would you give me?
I'm bad at math, though. But my perception of it is learning, listening, being like the trout, being in tune with what's around you.
I'm pretty good at that, actually.
Yeah. So what the old saying, 90% of the fishermen catch 10% of the fish.
Yeah.
But it's same as life. It's
Yeah.
What you put
into it.
You've done the miles.
I have.
That's why your maths are up to here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Smiles.
Big smiles here. Exactly. So what percent?
Yeah, I'd put you in the top of the pops of my clients, sort of.
What's that? Am I getting an A? Am I getting like 90%?
Yeah, A plus, 90, 90 plus.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. That's brilliant. I really appreciate it.
Cheers.
You heard it here. You heard it here. Lord Gadget takes a step up. 90% plus.